You made the change, but still everything feels off. And that's not surprising because when we make big life transitions, it takes a while for us to really settle back into who we are in this new scenario. So I want you to know if everything is feeling off right now, that is part of how change works. And today I want to talk a little bit about something that you can do in the early stages of change when things, the disruption has happened in your life, whether you chose it or it happened to you. And yet, the reality has shifted for you, but it just feels wrong and you can't find your footing yet. So, in this stage, this is where I call it the settling in. Welcome if you're new here. I'm Mariette. I am a life transition coach, and I work with people who are going through a life change and haven't yet found their footing or really confidence in how they want to move forward in life. I've been through multiple changes in my life and coached many clients through different changes as well. And one of the things that I've learned most about change is not the change itself that is the difficult piece, it's actually what we make change mean. So today, I want to talk about the way we think about change. And I'm going to use my own story of one of the changes that I've been through. I have got MS, and I've really had it since, for years, since I was 13, and I'm now in my mid 50s. So I always knew that things were going to happen to me as a result of the MS. And I had so many years where really not a lot did happen that I kind of became kind of complacent about it and didn't really think about it. Probably in the last 5 or 10 years, things have started to really show up for me. And one of the big things that I was thinking about was I'm not going to be able to walk anymore. Over time, I made it a point to be conscious of my default thinking, which was I won't be able to walk. And I challenged it. I now need to use Nordic sticks, walking sticks, to help me. So let me explain the method, and then I will share with you a tool so that you can try it on your own. So the method that I use is based on Byron Katie, as well as Martha Beck, and Brooke Castillo. So there's a lot of different people who do thought work. And over the years, I have kind of adapted it to be my own method. And there's basically what I call 4 beats. And the 4 beats are: number 1, catch it; number 2, feel it; number 3, imagine life without it; and number 4, find what's true. So going through these 4 steps will help you to begin to really look at a thought and not hold on to it for dear life without really questioning it. All right, so now it's your turn, and I want you to give it a try. And this week we'll just really start on the first 2. So number 1, I want you to notice what you're thinking. I want you to notice as you've going through this disruption in your life and you've begun to move into the settling in phase of change. I just want you to notice what you're thinking as life is still not settled into what you're used to. Notice what you're believing. Notice what you're telling yourself. Are you saying, this shouldn't have happened to me, or this is not right, or this can't be what it's going to be? Just notice and write down the thinking that you're believing. And then the second part is just pay attention to how you feel when you're thinking that thought. So what comes up emotionally and what comes up physically in your body. Take the time to just get still, feel your body, feel your emotions, and let them be there. That's just what they need to do. They're just there because anytime we think a thought, we're going to feel something based on that thought. So pay attention to these first 2 steps. Now, the other 2, the imagining your life without it and choosing a truer thought, you can have a look at it, but don't rush into going there first. I want you to take the time really just to begin to notice your thinking and to begin to notice how you feel when you're thinking those thoughts. That's a good place to start. Now, I've got a worksheet for you to use to help you see what the steps are, and you can begin to just take note of all the different thoughts that are really loud, those cars that are going by that, just keep on moving, you don't have to pay attention to. But the ones that stay and you're holding on to and they keep coming back, pay attention to those. Pay attention to those and notice how you're feeling in your body. All right, so that's a good start just to begin to help yourself get clear on where you are right now in the second phase of change, where you are settling in and getting used to what is right now. All right, if you have any questions, you can always schedule a coffee chat with me. The link will be in the description below. You can also access the worksheet there. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Leave a comment in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.